support boys.
He needs your energy, Sport Police. Twist, you've played on a few stages like this one before. You know you've got the love of this audience, but how are you going to get the best of Spirit?
We're just going to play our game, and I really hope the crowd cheers for some amazing CS today. No one deserves to be booed, and we're going to put on a great game today for the crowd.
Well, those are such lovely words. I think I should get you two to shake hands so we can get this party started. Gentlemen, please return to your booths, and we're going to head back to the desk.
Man, they truly are raising the roof down there in the Sports Palais. An absolute incredible storyline coming into this one. Spirit, the underdogs of the entire competition, coming into this champion stage. FaZe, we have been pitting Karrigan. He has been tantalizingly close to claiming a major trophy before. Maniac, in your own words, it's now or never for Karrigan to do this.
It truly is now or never. And now that they have survived the scare of NIP, now that they have kind of put the seed out there that they are a dangerous team, you truly feel like Spirit should not even be a game. They should be that much stronger. But it is extremely complicated to step into a semifinal in front of the stage with everyone's mind thinking, well, how many rounds are they going to lose? That's a horrifying feeling to have, right? Because you can only disappoint if you're FaZe. So Karrigan, he's got his work cut out for him right now.
Yeah, but I'm going to try to play a little bit of a Devilbox advocate going into this game.
Go ahead.
I do actually think there is, I understand, obviously, FaZe are major favorites coming into this game, but I do see a potential map pool advantage for Spirit. They could get a Dust 2 early on because of FaZe's Inferno veto. And if they go for that slight change in their veto plan to veto Dust 2 instead of their Vertigo, I think Spirit can do a really good job on Vertigo. We've seen them pick it in the past and play it. And there's also 3 picks I could see FaZe going for. It's the Mirage, Nuke, or Ancient for me. Ancient I see as the most risky pick. Because they don't pick it very often or at all, really. And then Nuke, if Spirit get that first map rolling, start on that CT side, I could see a game here happening, but I believe that Spirit needs to 2-0 FaZe. Otherwise, it's going to be really tough, and I see FaZe taking it.
I love the fact that you talk about that potential Dust 2 veto, because I think it's a Karrigan special to throw a curveball in a veto that you might think is completely obvious. Remember, he did it in the final of the Pro League as well. He left through a map they never really played against Spirit as well. He once removed that Dust 2 without Vertigo to get in. If you're Spirit, how much of that have you prepared? Do you think the Dust 2 pick is a given? Do you think a curveball is coming your way? I am going to be quite excited to see this veto, whether or not Karrigan takes it.
Yeah, mind games upon mind games coming into this one, truly. Let's continue to talk about FaZe a little bit more and what we've seen of them thus far, why we're kind of pitting them as one of the favorites, if not the favorite, coming into this major as well, because I do want to talk about Rain. It was tough not seeing him, being able to attend Katowice, but I just want to bring up a quote from him. All these people saying minus Rain, plus whatever, that was the motivation for me to play better, and we truly have seen that much.
I told you he had a message to get out there. He truly had a message, disregarding the fact that, yes, FaZe won Pro League with an average playing Rain. That wasn't enough. It wasn't nearly enough to just put to bed all the doubters and all the people that might think that with JKS things would work better out for FaZe. He had to send a message, and he is doing it quite so. He's currently playing his best major since 2018. No, I don't want to spook the ghost of Boston. I'm really sorry to put it out there, but that was the last time he played that great. If you look at the numbers, Rain is on fire. He's fulfilling such a hard role for FaZe Clan, and he has been a win condition. Not exactly the one that we would go to initially.
But I also want to point out, even when he had bad games, he made perfect decisions. We were talking about it on that Inferno against the NIP. He constantly made the right decisions, even in the last map where he had a terrible start. He was like 112 or something, but brought it back, and he made super good decisions for his teammates to be able to get the frags and shine.
Yeah, that round number 12, that really just echoes in my mind. That was literally the turning point. NIP didn't get any more rounds after that.
Yeah, absolutely correct. I want to get technical for a second, if you allow me, right? We're going to talk about the CT side and Rain's position specifically. In 32.7 of their CT rounds, Rain is the man that is tested first on the defense. He's got 32.7% of the opening kill. He succeeds 72% of the time.
That's great.
It is an actually mind-blowing number. What it basically means in terms of layman is that whoever is first out the door for Spirit is dead. That's it. You're gonna peek Rain, you're dead. There's 7 chances out of 10 that you're not gonna survive your first engagement. That is how solid he is as a first line of defense. He's been an absolute rock, and that's not even a pun to how freaking muscular he is right now. No joke. intended. He's been an absolute rock.
And that's incredible as well, because we were coming into the quarterfinal series as well, praising his T-sides. It's the all-round star that Rain really can be coming into this. And there is a really interesting comparison to also be drawing when we're taking Patsy from the other side of the server.
Yeah, Patsy is a little bit of a different breed. He does take more opening duels, and as you can see it right there, he's quite tested. But I do feel like his opponent is more on the T side. He's the man that's going to go out there, take so many risks, not always following the conventions of Counter-Strike, but you need that a little bit.
But look at this. Patsy, he sometimes picks up the AWP, but Rain is a pure breed rifler. There is nothing about that number that makes sense to me, because it is incredibly difficult to do that as a rifler. It is absolutely astonishing. They need that.
Yeah, let's continue our talk about the CT sides and focus on another player, this time from the side of Team Spirit. I want to throw Siren into the equation, because during the Legend stage, during the Challenger stage, a lot of our attention was been focusing on Dexter and Patsy for very good reason. But Siren, super instrumental in terms of that series against Furia as well.
You know that before the RMR, I had no idea who he was. I literally